All right, so this is take two of my video blog today because I realized that I was saying too many times and it was annoying me. Anyway, I just wanted to say happy Diamond Jubilee to everyone out there. I have been celebrating as best as I can, but I am getting much better. I did go to the doctor finally. 120 pounds later, I feel a lot better. I have drugs. Um, and so, yeah, finally on my way to being healthy. All right. So, Diamond Jubilee. 60 years the Queen has been reigning. And so, London has to celebrate this pretty big. I have celebrated it in many ways. Yesterday, this doesn't have anything to do with the Queen, I don't know. But I went to see David Guetta. uh, and Nicky Romero, Nervo, will.i.am. It was awesome. There were so many people. It was at Ali Pali or Alexander Palace, which actually used to be an old palace. But the middle part had burnt down, so they changed it into a concert venue. I had a great time, stayed out until about 3 a.m. dancing my butt off, and it was great. We actually met some Americans too from San Francisco, so clearly we just attract the Americans and we all huddle together. We were actually right. I went with my friend Kara and we ended up squeezing right, like front row. The bouncers were right there, so it was great. I had a blast. Just a blast. It was awesome. And also, I'm finally shedding some of my novice layers because I learned that I was saying David Guetta's name wrong because I pronounced it Guetta. Oops, sorry. David Guetta. Also, I can't call it a concert, it's a show. And also, EDM stands for electronic dance music. There you go. I'm learning. Yay. It was great though. I really, really enjoyed it. Got a little inebriated and partied hard. I was actually very surprised that when today, with the Queen's pageantry down the river, I was able to wake up and go. We decided to take the, not light rail, I keep calling it the light rail, the tube to central London. We went to London Bridge because the Queen was supposed to be arriving at 4 p.m. And so we went to go see the madness that is the Jubilee weekend, which kind of gave me a little bit of an insight of what the Olympics might hold. I do not want to be here at all. So I'm very happy I'll be coming back home. But we went to London Bridge. It was so packed that all the bridges were closed for private parties. Uh, they weren't letting you into any of the streets near the river because they were so jam-packed, and the police officers were just super rude. But everyone was in their paraphernalia of London, like British flags and the Queen's, like people had masks that looked like the Queen, which is really creepy. But yeah, it was crazy. All of the little kids were dressed up. We saw a kid dressed up like Prince William. Adorable. In like a little suit and everything. So anyway, we did eventually make it on to, they had 50 television screens set up around the river too, that you could watch it. Because if you weren't there earlier in the morning, there was no way you were going to secure a spot by the river to see Her Majesty. We did eventually get to one of those screens, but it was going to be another 2 hours, and it was raining and cold, and we decided that we wanted to go to a pub, so went to a pub, grabbed some snacks and beer, and uh, chilled out there. When we got back to see if we could still see the screen, they had blocked off that too because it had gotten too crazy. So, we ended up celebrating the Diamond Jubilee nice and dry in a patisserie with cupcakes that were commemorating the Jubilee. So they were in, like, had the British flag on them. It was adorable. And tea. Pardon me. I I swear, my abs have been getting the best workout ever because of this illness. Um, so yeah, cupcakes, tea, and the Queen, uh, which I will see on BBC later today. But I did get to celebrate in the madness that is Jubilee weekend, which was great. Even got my mom something to commemorate the weekend with. And yeah, tomorrow we have a block party for the Queen in Ealing. I need to figure out what to make since I'm not the biggest or best cook. This should be interesting. I don't know what I'm going to make for everyone. And yeah, it's Jubilee weekend, having a good time, trying not to get wet, but that's kind of hard here in London. And yeah, think about it this way. My host mom told me, because I was like, I wish we could celebrate this in the US, but we don't have a queen, and I'm okay with that. But she, my host mom was like, well, if you guys wouldn't have won the Revolutionary War, then see, you would be ruled by Her Majesty and you could be celebrating this. So think about that, America. Think hard about that. All right, I'm done being weird and coughing all over this video. Have a good day. Bye.